Yeah, what is this? Most of the girls' dress should look like a girl ball dress. What is he doing?
The Palmetto Bowl has had its moments over the years. Ranked matchup, massive upsets, even a fight or two. It's a rivalry game that has defined both of these programs for generations. Death Valley Clemson Memorial Stadium. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Clemson Tigers. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Death Valley, the tradition is real. You touch the rock, you run down the hill, and it is a beautiful venue. Clemson has become one of the most difficult places to play in the ACC, if not college football. These fans are electric and dynamic. Call it Death Valley for a reason. This is where teams' dreams come to die. Back to you.
Appreciate it, Holly. The Gamecocks headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Kelly. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to go for a big one. Makes the grab down the left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Might be calling a hot route. The handoff to Johnson. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Going with the ground game left. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Back to pass, it's Denson. Moving out to the right. He makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet.
Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup?
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Sellers through the noise. Trying to set up the screen. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. And he's swallowed up at the line by the big defensive tackle. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Sellers escapes the pressure to his right. The throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This rivalry dates back to 1896. It's been a little bizarre with the chicken curse, and it's a bit unusual, too, because the state school, South Carolina, isn't the perennial football power.
No, but it's kind of had its ebbs and flows, a little bit back and forth, some great coaches on both sides, but the in-state hate is beautiful.
You know, there's a lot of great rivalries, especially down in the South and the Deep South. This is one of the better ones, though, because you just never know what the outcome is going to be.
Wide open spaces. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
They go play action with Sellers. Scrambling away. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Fourth down, Sellers. Escapes the pressure going right. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
At the 15, he's loose. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the
nice run there. This guy's so exciting to watch when he's out in the open field. Kind of reminds me of old Clemson greats like C.J. Spiller and Travis Etienne. When they got into the second level, you just held your breath because you thought there was a chance they could break it off for a touchdown. This guy has that same dynamic playmaking ability.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Snags it, and there's running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And, man, you see it so many times, man. These crossing routes, like, it doesn't matter if it's zone or if it's man. Like, zone, you find the hole. Man, you run away from guys. And if you put the ball on the money, just like the QB did right there, that's what happens. The yards after the catch, man. You can keep going. Guys are so spread out, and you can make big plays on this offense.
Finds a little space. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Might be changing the route. Running inside. It's Davidson. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll give it to Johnson. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The hand to the running back. Might have a chance. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Touchdown, Clemson. He ran through 2 men on his way to the end zone.
You become a really good football coach when you got guys like that you can hand it to. Look at him, break tackles and shows you the speed to run away from the defense. Jesse, he is an absolute nightmare.
That's a great point, David. You don't have to scheme this guy up perfectly, which means you don't have to have everybody accounted for blocking because he'll make them miss or he'll break tackles. And then you're right. Once you get into the open field, it's not just physical running, but how about the ability to hit the jets and take it the distance?
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. At the 40, there he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell.
There's a crease.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like,
going for it all. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on R.I.P if they can stop him on third down. Now here's Sellers. It's complete to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. In motion, see how the D reacts. The give. Oh, he's got a chance. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
What a great play by the linebacker. Did you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Looking for a push on fourth down. Could be an alley. The 30, the 20, inside the 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Clemson. What a game he's had. Third touchdown of this one, and 5 on the season. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he knows how to finish in style, a 66-yarder to the house. Coming out with it, it's Harbor. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The run inside. It's Clark. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and this, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Makes the grab and room to run. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Gamecocks have taken it inside the 20. Here's Sellers to throw. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Hey, just a great job by the defense. First down, the whole menu's open to the offense. They try to slip in the screen pass. They see it right away, get him on the ground for no gain.
Using his feet to buy time. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they'll knock him down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling to catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Sellers through the noise. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Again, it's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Yeah, that's a big-time drop right there. Fourth down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
Got enough for the first. Finding some room. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Number 81, set to advance on the play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Throwing Sellers. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Finds the tight end. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Sellers to the air again. Blasted as he lets it go. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We get things going with the Ball State Cardinals taking on the Central Michigan Chippewas. And it's the Cardinals setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man by himself. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
The game, originally held during the State Fair in Columbia as Big Thursday, was officially named the Palmetto Bowl in 2014. The trophy came a year later, replacing the old Hardee's Bowl trophy.
Very apropos. A silver palm tree for the Palmetto Bowl. That makes sense, David. This is the biggest sporting event in the state of South Carolina. I know this is a game that you and I have really enjoyed watching over the years.
I mean, so much fun, and the definition, Jesse, of hate all throughout the state, and bragging rights to whoever wins this football game and gets that trophy.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers fires left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
And sometimes the best defenses get a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Flushed out of the pocket. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Wide receiver comes in motion. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Touchdown, Tigers! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. The Tigers putting down a big paw print right now as they start to pull away from the Gamecocks.
Yeah, and I think you kind of get this. Here we go again.
Shut your trash ass up, nigga.
For a while now, Clemson always talked about, always loved. South Carolina's got to answer.
I feel like Clemson's
I know I'm good.
trail between these two teams in the last several years now, and I think that's
You shits, Mike.
show itself on the field today.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. Not much of a decision to make. There's the defense will move him back.
Stay up, stay up. Kill. 214, close. 214.
On the ground, it's Clark. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
So now it's 2nd and long.
496 tsunami.
Quarterback will keep it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's Sellers to throw. Back open in the middle. The Gamecocks in the hurry up. Defense in press coverage. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Rushes on him. Gets away, still looking. Hey, that's a live ball. Recovered by the...
What you said, nigga? What you said, nigga? Fucking fumble, boy. Shut up.
looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an
I'll pop that bitch like he should have been.
Kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Give my fucking ball. Give my fucking ball, Mike.
He was right. The officials say he was.
Give me my fucking ball, Mike.
Denied, and the timeout is gone.
You suck, nigga.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical.
Because I'm shit, and you can't beat me, Mike.
You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'll run the screen. Looking for room at the 40. Caught, and he's got room. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun.
Nigga, Clemson not ranked in real life. What are you talking about?
Still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second
Okay,
half.
Mike, you know, right? Clemson not fucking ranked, bro.
Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 20.
Shut your trash ass up, nigga.
Season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but
lets it fly deep downfield. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be fourth down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the goal.
You got 7 points.
Players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Here comes the heat. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Got some room to run. The 40, the 30, the 10.
Come on, fuck, nigga. Come on, fuck, nigga.
They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are...
I don't care, Mike. I don't care, Mike.
And all this defense has done...
You got 7 points.
Absolutely dominant.
So shitty ass, nigga.
Out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it, they've been creating...
You got 7, nigga.
You get the pick 6 right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense is played.
He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
When I ever said I was good, Mike?
Out to get this drive started. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the ice breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 29.
Yo, coaching shit ain't gonna help you beat me, nigga. I don't care what team I got. You ain't gonna beat me.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
Nigga, you ain't never beat me, fucking clown.
At this point, that's a play
Nigga, no, you have not. Ever. Ever.
Miscues. They're down by a lot.
No, Mike.
I don't think they're gonna have
What team you had? What team?
Man, I'm fine with you.
What team?
If you want to do that, my goal now is with this lead.
Nigga, you ain't beat me, bro. It's your shitty ass.
Don't give up the big plays. Let that clock.
You shitty. Like you would take a shit before we play. That's what I'm doing. I'm shitting on you, nigga.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me,
no, you
the
didn't.
coaching staff is still trying to find things to build.
What you mean I can have it? Nigga, I'm beating the fuck out of you.
An explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Complete.
Trash, bro. And I'm trash. And I'm talking shit to you. You should be ashamed of yourself.
The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Play fake, Sellers. Quarterback extends the play. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And the defense is good with that. Get pressure on the quarterback. Get him outside the pocket. You know it's a passing situation. Play half the field now. This defense is in a good spot, and you can tell they're ready to rush this quarterback.
3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Man, I think back in the day, this is a no-brainer. You're punting the football and believing your defense, but analytics all the time now telling you to be aggressive. I'm interested to watch this play. Obviously, if you're aggressive, you might could run this clock out and end the football game and not have to put your defense back on the field.
Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I'll tell you what, it gets
Nigga, that ain't no nano blitz. I was in regular coverage.
When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to...
Man, you crazy as fuck, boy. I don't run that shit. I don't make no adjustments, nothing, ever.
They need their defense to get some stops here in this football game.
Nigga, they can go watch my stream. I stream every game.
The offense here, they're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stopped.
Here's a little room there. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40.
You shit, Mike.
1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man all by himself. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is
Why not blocking them niggas, bro?
not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. There's time on the clock. Keep trying to score.
Off the play fake. Starts to scramble to the left.
Woohoo!
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking for a crease. It's Clark. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Fires fires it beautifully in on the crosser.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing.
There's some room. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He's got it in the end zone for the conversion. At this point, you're probably just working on your two-point plays. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the points came courtesy of that 80-yard run to the house. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Good game, Mike.
Drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
With your trash ass.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at
Wow,
the
Mike. Look at the turn on that, bro.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Tigers with a long way to go.
That's just saying, bro.
Play. Running inside, it's Davidson. And the defense
this
knows him
here,
under
bro.
after a very short game. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play.
They're not gonna make you beat me because I'm talking shit.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Takes a hit as he fires. Got the time.
That's what you want?
South Carolina did a lot before the game, and as it turns out, the chicken curse is alive and well as Clemson wins at Palmetto Showdown. That's going to do it for us